So, good morning to everyone. We have like a really extensive geography from Czech Republic to Kazakhstan and Middle East, United Arab Emirates, and Egypt. So you see, we have
Very
like,
international.
yeah, I don't know. Amal joined, and yes,
Yes, I'm
but
here, but I don't. Can you
Market
hear me?
somehow disappeared. Okay, good. Listen,
All
that's
right,
like
great.
we have
Hello.
like this is actually one of the networking opportunities for you because you also, like what I can say, Marat was studying in Dubai. Amal, that might be will
Uh,
be like something in common, right? So then
no,
Lilith and Petra, you are both in Prague. So definitely we will have a chance to meet offline.
Yeah, that will be great. Together with you, Olga.
Yeah, perfect. Good idea.
Yeah, and also like I want you because this why I showed the picture of panel interview because this is a very high level of interviews when you are sitting in front of a lot of I like not one-on-one, but conducting like participating in panel interview is the mastery, and I want you to reach your mastery. Maybe not during this 1 month of ours, but over time, like when you will be applying for the high level positions, please expect it might be panel interviews because companies also saving time. Okay, what will be today? Agenda. So now we will go into the warm up and some sort of introduction so now know each other, right? And then I will explain to you about the, you know about the purpose, but I will explain more. And because I also did some sort of questionnaire on LinkedIn, what people are most would struggling during the interviews and what is the minimum result to get from the workshop. Also calendar, how we will work, which platforms we will use, and I will share later during the coming days about the content by module. It's not now because today which is only org moments like that we are collected and going so first of all, the rules of the that's like we are creating this very safe environment. There's no political bias. Very safe environment where you can ask any questions in our group. This is the most important, that any questions that you be open. I will create the file where you can put the questions you were seeing during the interviews when you were conducting. This is the because that the more questions we collect, I have a very good database of the questions, but it might something you already you felt uncomfortable, that also please share because we will be working with these questions as well. Supportive environment, because the target is that you bring your skill on the other level. Refresh. Some people will be building skills, some people will be refreshing skills, but overall that we will be uplifting through the practice. It will be theory and practice, and open for questions, like so that we have that most of you, like probably all of you, want to get a very good offer, what you desire, right? So what you really want for job. And as part of introduction, let me like this. That was them putting some sort of formula for introduction. Maybe I will start. I am Olga. I'm your career coach based in Prague. I have more than 20 years of experience in finance, but I have more than 6 years of experience in career coaching and more than 8 years of experience in mentoring. So that I will not be stating like the indices, etc. My intention for this workshop is to share my knowledge and practical experience on the conducting the interviews, and how to get the offers, even like the screening interviews, HR interviews, like with a direct manager, asking the right questions and getting the offer. So that when you enter into interview, it's not only you selected, but you also selecting the company, getting the confidence, and also be able to negotiate the salaries and packages. That's the most important. And how to respond, when to respond, etc. I suggest that now each of you will introduce very shortly, because this is only first round of self-presentation. We will work on that later, not today. But please introduce maximum 2 minutes. That's sufficient. Less is less, as it goes. Who will start?
I can start.
Okay.
Let me see if I can turn on the video. Not sure
Yep.
if you're gonna see. Okay. So I am Lilith. I'm based in Prague. I have an experience in a large corporate for 12 years, but I have more than 17 years of experience in procurement. I have managed global teams, multinational, cross-functional teams. I have led large transformation projects. Now I'm searching for a job in the pharma industry, pharma or healthcare. And my aim from this series of workshop is to gain the skills to present myself with the proper light.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lilith.
All right. I can go next if that's yeah, sure. Hello, hi, I'm Amel. I'm based in Dubai, originally Sudanese. I've been in Dubai since I was born, so pretty much all my years are here. Since I graduated from my university in Sudan, I've been in the FMCG industry, specifically in procurement. So, hi, Lilith. It's great to see a fellow
Hi,
procurement person. And I've been in different procurement roles, from operational for strategic buying, and also parts of coordination and organizational kind of excellence, we call it. Quite like an extensive experience of 9 years in procurement in Dubai. My intentions for this workshop is to come out being able to clearly state what I want in the interview, and understand what the interviewer are looking for as well, and to kind of gain this confidence that I can present myself much clearer, and come out of that interview feeling that, okay, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then it's probably not a fit for me. Not because I failed to impress, or failed to um, you know uh, fail to address the right questions, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Sorry, my voice is a little bit off because I'm sick,
No,
but I hope it was clear.
everything is okay. Everything is okay,
Right.
Emily.
Perfect, thank you so much. All right, over to you guys.
الو صباح النور ازي حضرتك يا بيه
Maggot, you are not on mute. Do you want to introduce yourself, or you want to? Oh, okay.
ايوه بيه تسمح لي اكلمك تاني كمان نص ساعه شكرا
My baby, you
I'm
will
sorry
translate it.
I got another phone call on the
Okay, but listen,
لا,
do you want to introduce yourself now or later?
yes I was intending to my name is Magid. I am based in Cairo currently. I have like 27 years of experience with sales and management of engineering products, especially electrical products. I worked with many multinationals like ABB and Honeywell, and I have managed my own business in Qatar for several times. I've managed several teams of multicultural.
Okay, maybe something connection. Maggot, I think we lost you. Now we get you back, okay?
Multiple countries.
We are losing, yeah.
I'm sorry because something prompted up. So I'm driving while attending the conference. is I want to learn how to looking for a better role at the moment. That all this I can do, but I am not able to express it while meeting the interviewer. Hello?
I got it. I got you. Okay. That's the most
So,
important that you articulating this now. That's good. Okay.
yes, this is my point. I was recently in an interview where I have seen I was not able to express, or I wanted to express, how can I be beneficial for your company? What are the benefits you can benefit from hiring me? I can do this, I can do that, but how to express it? Especially another question which I get really confused with and I get really irritated of is the salary and package negotiation. How much you're earning, how much you're looking for. This is a very confusing question for me. I wish I can address this today and
Not
we
today.
can work together.
No. This is actually you addressing this today, but we will be covering this in the middle of this workshop. So because first of all, we'll go over the basics, but it's good that you are straight away stating the questions which are like really made you uncomfortable, because that we will work on those questions as well. Salary questions are the most important. But
Yes, because sometimes I feel I'm arrogant and sometimes I feel I'm so humble and I cannot express myself. And sometimes I feel that they're asking a trivial question. It's a basic question. I feel it is something which, I'm sorry to use the expression, but I feel like the interviewer is provoking me.
yes,
Maybe
they
I'm
do
wrong.
that. They do that. Yes, that's true. They do that. Yeah.
So I want to know how to deal with that. I want to know how to action in several situations like that. I'm good in sales. I'm very good in dealing with customers, but in facing interviews, I feel bad for that. Let's hope. Inshallah, we will get it better and better.
Okay, you're on the right place, Margaret. We will deal with that.
Yes, I'm sure of that. I know you since long time.
Okay, let's move to
Okay.
the next participant because we have 15 minutes,
Yes.
because saving also
Okay.
your time for
Done.
rest of Sunday. Thank you, Margaret.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, hi. So I'm Marat, and I'm based currently in Almaty. I am the recent master graduate from Heriot University in Dubai, and I had the experience in electrical power systems. And this expertise I did in my previous job related to Bitcoin mining facility. The job I did in Kazakhstan, and before that, I used to study my bachelor degree in China related to applied physics, laser 3D technology. My intentions for these workshops, for this workshop related to getting more experience and getting self-confidence during the process of interview, because I had a couple of interviews for my career search, and day by day, I understand that how it's vital to get confidence and agree on the conditions which are mutually fit for me and for the company. Because sometimes, as you are fresh graduate, you have this fear of losing the chance to get job, or at the same time, you got the fear to agree on the conditions which are not suitable for you.
Good point. Very good point, Marat. Thank you very much. Petra, are you with us?
Hello, everyone. My name is Petra. I am Czech and I'm based in Prague. 25 years ago, I graduated from the international relations and started working in diplomacy, which was the dream job. So I did for a couple of years, but then I got married, became the mother, and my struggle started like to be on all roles, which took me at least 15 years to make it somehow. And sometimes I was more with the family, sometimes I was more with the career. So in the past 20 years, I changed the industries quite a lot. I started in diplomacy, as I said, then I worked also for NGO sector. I worked for corporations, big corporations, and I was also entrepreneurship. So now finally my kids are grown up. 3 years ago, I started to resettle my career, and I don't know now how to make all my experiences, put them together, because I feel it like a weakness, but I would like to transform it for the strengths. That I have so many skills, but not really expertise in something very specific. So I met Olga. We started to work on my future job search and career, and now I am here to leverage my skills. And I would like to get the answers for all the questions you already said, because I'm struggling with everything you already said, and I'm also struggling with my self-confidence. So yeah, to make me feel better positioned for what I want now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. Kudos for all of you that be open. Remember, this is a safe place to share. That we will work on the self-confidence as well, because it's actually, this is some sort of the imposter syndrome as well. Okay, so what actually we will work? Here's the summary where I will take into consideration all your needs. It's actually what you filled in the form as well. And when I did the query, was just request on LinkedIn, and you see that most of the people responded knowing what the problem was, knowing how and what to respond during the interview. That was the number one. Then the second, it was not knowing the structure of interview process, because we have different, during the screening and HR, and also in what actually interviewed with the hiring manager. Emotional conditions, but people not selected uncomfortable questions. That's okay, but we will still cover uncomfortable questions and how to deal with them as well. The uncomfortable questions also to salary related, that this category as well, and behavioral one. So the most important to pass interview anytime, any place with anyone. So one of the key skills of the interview is self-presentation. Self-presentation is needed everywhere. The conferences, the job interview, introduction to the new colleague, etc. This is your also self-presentation, but targeted for that particular audience. We will work on that as well. So what is the purpose or the final results of this workshop, right? So the workshop, to develop the skill of interviewing or successful passing interviews with confidence and desirable outcome from screening interviews to securing the job offer. Agree? It's not just interview for interview, but the result of that. You want to get an offer or multiple offers to select from. And what I consider, we have minimum result and maximum result. Minimum result was actually with what you walk away from the workshop, just to also understand the structure of interview and what to respond and how to respond to the different levels. Then be prepared for the optimal communication, because sometimes people are spending too much time of interview and more responding on the questions for more than 3 minutes. So that we will work on the content side and also on technical side of interview, how much the structure of your response, the timeline or duration of your response in terms of time, in order not to lose the attention of your interviewer. And how emotionally also to handle the different questions, and how to present yourself for the different audience, telling about your success stories, and not being confused with certain questions, and knowing how to respond on uncomfortable questions as well. But the most important that why we are doing that. The target is not just to attend the interview, but to get the offer at the end, right? To successfully pass the job search funnel. This is what I'm like in the last minute. Exactly, I was stating that your path in job searching from finding a suitable vacancy through application, acing the interviews. This was the acing the interviews, and like to job offer receipt, and that's most important. Then now will be working on this middle one, like which is will turn into that, because this is actually when you work with your resume and applications. So that's the point, is that this is, I think all of you has my lecture on the job search funnel. This is information is from there, that if we're looking for the job search funnel, that this is your applications and your resume need to make like create interest to your personality to call you for interview. And this is actually, we will be working on this point 4 and 5 to bring your skills on the higher level, like how to pass the screening interviews, like when the job recruiters call and like asking the first questions. It's also HR, and then acing the interview like on the second level and higher level of interviews up to this to negotiate the final order. Even if you are not getting called for interviews now, it's better that you are training the skill and refreshing the skills now, because it will bring in you more confidence, and that actually will lead to the improvement here, because you will start understanding what else not yet stated in your resume and how to present yourself and how to tell about your success stories. So this is actually, that will be affecting these first stages as well, but we are working on this last stages of job search funnel. Sorry, it's my mouse is actually a little bit crazy today. Okay, so calendar. Today is the 23rd of February, right? So that, because that's why we have this organizational call. And what I suggest, we will have 4 modules. I have a huge presentation prepared, but I will not be giving you straight away. But what we will do, I suggest what, first of all, we need to agree on the timing when we are meeting, and why I was selecting Sunday, because we have 4 hours difference with Kazakhstan, and we have 3 hours difference with Dubai and Egypt. I think not. If we will have the midweek, I mean like working days at 6 p.m., that will be already late for other geographies. It will be already night. It will be 9 or 10 p.m. and it might be not productive for work. What I suggest that we work on Sunday morning, and I can start at 8 a.m. Central European time. You don't need to give me answer right now, but you need to think that in order that you still have your Sunday, you still have your Sunday available. I can do this also on Sunday evening, but it's also again will be evening time. But I suggest that, because I plan that it will be like the session 1.5 hours, where we will be covering theory and practice. We will practice with each other and with me, because that will be the theory I will be giving like earlier, that it will not take a lot of time. On the meeting, I will repeat, and we will go through the questions and answers, and it will be open discussion. And then we will go into the practical part, because that's actually what matters, is like how much practice we will involve, and that the recipe for success is like, it's theory, like what I'm giving, like 50% is my involvement, is the theory and my knowledge and my expertise of conducting more than 600 hours like of interviews for selecting other people, and I was participating definitely more than 100 interviews, 100 hours of interviews. That theory and practice, but also your dedication and your homework, how you would respond. It will be like working notebook, that because that is also important, and that you will be repeating and understanding how you were responding before and how to respond now. The most important here, we need to select a time, and that what I want to make that time is most suitable. I can start from 8 a.m. This is noon time for Kazakhstan, and I think like we need to select this in the chat. Please think about that, right? Because that if you will not be able to attend, you will have a recording. But this is actually the practical course, because that we will be practicing your interview skills with each other and with me. And when we will do this, like because it's 2nd, 9th, 16th, and 23rd of March, we will finish. It's exactly in 1 month, right? So like 5 weeks, and then on this week we will have mock interviews when we will meet individually. I will create a schedule, like, and you will select suitable slots for yourself, where we will do like really the mock interview with me for 1 hour, like, and maybe a couple of rehearsals inside, where we will be polishing your skills, because you will be developing skills during the workshop. But then we will meet. That's actually mock interview. This is the test interview, and you can also share like to which position you're applying to, and what I will be asking exactly about this position, and I will adjust the questions just to test your ability of the to pass in the interview, because that will be more technical aspect and content aspect, because it's also what important that when we interviewed, we look in the camera and not on the screen, like just person like that, like not looking around like that, but being like really targeted on the screen. So the mock interviews definitely first week of April. The guys like who are located in Middle East. I remember that you have Ramadan end of March, right?
Yes. Starting of March till end of March.
End of March.
Starting next week.
It's starting next week.
Yes, for the whole month of March.
So the point is that Sunday is okay for you, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because the point is like that. I just don't remember. You're eating during the day, and then it will be iftar or not?
No,
It will be
it would be fasting time in the morning.
okay, but
Yeah.
you will be functional, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, good. Okay, that's the most important.
Yeah.
I don't want to intervene in whether like other like activities, but the most important that I know about that, and then we will schedule, and then that we will select the time. This is the questions and answers session. So that this is the section about that. The platform we will be using, this is Notion. We will use also for communication our WhatsApp group for the announcement. I will give you access to the Notion, because you will all have access, and it will be modules, and I will not be opening the theory straight away for everything. I will structure. This is first part, then we will go through the first part, then we will go to the next level. It will be from basic to the most complex, but it's covering the entire interview. It's starting with the structure of interview and going to the most complex, so that we will finish on the module 3 and 4. We will be already discussing about which questions to ask the employers and how to negotiate salary. That's the most important, because that's usually goes at the end of the interviews. I see the questions. Let me check chat. 10 a.m. Central European time for me is perfect. I also agree. I was conducting some mastermind at 8 a.m. And it's just like I'm fine with Sundays from 9 a.m. onwards. So guys, like 9 or 10, tell me. 10.
10 for me. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, 10 is great. If this is fine, this time is fine for also the Middle East and Kazakhstan, we can stick with it.
Perfect. You see, but we agreed that is the teamwork. The second is that like the how do you feel now? Are you ready to start? Are you motivated now?
Absolutely.
So this 30-minute session responded to most of your question how we will go, right?
10 is better.
We agreed on the
I was
timing.
waiting for that.
Good. Good. I like motivated people. First of all, we know the schedule. We know that we will be meeting like 10 a.m. every Sunday during the March until like 23rd. Then we will have mock interviews. We know on which platform we will be using. I will be updating and sharing that. So we know each other, and you can exchange your LinkedIn profiles and connect to each other on LinkedIn. And so in the future, you can also support each other because network is the best option. That all together they will have bigger work. Margaret and Lilith, you worked in one company, Honeywell, as me, so that you have something common, but in different divisions. So that on this side, I overrun only 4 minutes because I also track my timing. Let me wish you a good Sunday, and we are moving into the work. We are moving into the improving your interview skills and working on self-confidence. Okay.
Thank you, Olga. It was really, it is quite exciting. I'm motivated and I'm looking forward to the series of the sessions to gain the knowledge about the interviews.
For me, it's like really nice to hear that because the motivation is one of the stepping stones here, and we all pass like different stages, right? So that all together as a group, we will walk out with the improved skills, because that requires some sort of guidance, that requires also support. But all together we will be again. I will share all knowledge what I have. So this is my commitment, but also from your side, it will be some homework, not very extensive, but it will be some homework, because consider this is a practical course, and then through this practice you will upskill. And also you have also in common Lilith and Amali, something related with the procurement, etc., that you have something in common, but on different levels, right? So that Lilith and Petra, so something like you work with the projects, it's also in common, right? Then yeah, you will see some similarities, but it's also good that we have sales, we have energy, we have procurement, we have the like project management and different like support functions, so that because you will start understanding the technology is applied for every profession, but it will expand your mind what else can be, how I can convert my story in the selling story and the value proposition. Okay. So we will see each other at 10 a.m. On 2nd of March. It's already will be March, right? So in 1 week. Before that, I will correspond with you on group, and also will be sharing the first materials to have to walk through. Good.
Perfect.
I am happy to have you in my group because I know all of you. Let's say personally or virtually, but this is actually I like the small groups, and I think like we will it will be something like really, really good special experience.
Thank you, Olga. Thank
Looking
you for
forward to
connecting
it.
us.
Thank you. Have a good
Have a
day.
great Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a great
Bye.
Sunday. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Amal, how are you? Just a second. Put me like this.